My first YouTube live. All right. Well, here we go. It's no different to Facebook, I guess. So I'm going to chat with you for a couple minutes and tell you why playboys are the best men for you to settle down with as a woman. And if you're a man, why you should stop being a playboy after you've done it, right? Why you should be a playboy for a while, okay? Why you should go and frolic. Why you should go and sow your seed, taste all the fruits. Okay, it's really fucking important. There's so much talk out there at the moment about, it's men's natural way of being, and we should be okay with, we should as a society learn that when men get older, they should have their, they work hard to get status, and then from there, they should be able to pick whoever the fuck they want. And to some extent, it's true. All right, to some extent, it's true, 100%. Myself, 36-year-old man. Have had a couple of relationships in my life, have been single for a vast majority of it. Do not regret it. But I am 36 now. I do have a company. I have a business. I have, I've worked hard to get to where I've got to. I've traveled. I've explored. I've tasted. I've teased. I've done a lot of things. And now, yes, I am ready to settle down. I am ready to have a family. I am ready to, commit, as they say. But I tell you what, that commitment doesn't mean I want to kill or destroy all the parts of me that I learnt to love along the way, right? I am a bit of a playboy, have fucked around a lot, okay? A lot in my, 20 years plus since I lost my virginity. No, about 20. And, they all taught me something. All those years taught me a lot about women, about myself, about sex, about relationships, about connection, around energetic polarity. So did all the tantra schools. So did all the open relating. So did all the world travel. But if I wasn't a playboy, if I wasn't one of these curious men who pursued his desires, I wouldn't be the man I am. And we want to condemn the playboy a lot. And I get it. He's not exactly the most integrated human, okay? And if he only seeks sexual gratification and he never learns to move beyond that, sure, it's going to lead to unhealthy habits. I know, I did it. It's not fun. But I know what I want now. Having tasted all the flowers, all the petals, all the different flowers that exist out there, I know what I want. And so when I find what I want, that woman can be fucking damn certain that I know that she's the one that I want. And I will bring all of my experience, all of my playfulness, all of my practice that I have learned from the last 20 years to this relationship. And as long as she can love me as I am, as long as she can love this playboy, fun, wild card, then she'll get an amazingly committed man. Because all playboys want is love, right? That's all they want. And most of the time when they're young, they're afraid of it, which is why they play on the surface. These playboys fuck around because they're afraid of getting hurt. And so they would rather be detached and not get too serious so that they can protect their heart. I know, I did it. And I work with them now. I am a men's coach. It's what I do. But when you learn how this works, when you learn how these men work, and you as a man, when you understand that it's a phase and it's a period, and you learn to open your heart, you learn to connect with your women, you will have the best sex of your life. It'll be better than any orgy, any threesome, any fucking one night stand down a dark alley or in a nightclub toilet or anything like that. I guarantee it. I'll put my fucking left nut on it. But it's a process. You got to lean into the uncomfortable all the time. And if you've done that for, say, 10 plus years, you've created an identity around it. You've created a habit. And if you're a woman learning to love that type of man, you're going to have to deal with some shit. You're going to have to deal with some shit. Simple as that. But I guarantee you, if you can love him in it, if you can not shame him, not make him feel small or shit or bad, you'll get the most committed man you've ever had. You'll get the most devotional, loving man you've ever experienced. because beneath the playboy is the hurt little boy. And if he can be loved, he will never want to leave. And I know this because it's happened to me. I'm not still with the woman, but that was my choice. But she loved me. She loved a part of me that no woman had ever loved before. And I would have gone to hell and back for her. Matter of fact, I did a few times. That's why I left the relationship. But playboys are great men because they don't conform. They're adventurers. They're explorers. There is something inside of them that is constantly moving. They're constantly pulling things apart, unpacking. They have a desire, this childlike imagination. And life will never get boring with a man like that. It won't always be easy, but it will never be boring. So that's why playboys make the best partners to settle down with, because they'll be fun, they'll be explorative, they would have learnt a lot along the way. And if you can touch a part of his heart that's never been touched, you will get the most committed and devotional man you've ever had in your life. That's it. I'm out. I'm going to do again another one another time. If you liked it, subscribe.